Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a review on this product here. This is the Dr. Hauschka translucent bronzing tint. So this isn't a first impression, I have played around with it. I completely forgot I had this. I did a massive Green Beauty haul back in end of August, beginning of September, where I picked this up, and it's only recently have I started using it and trying it out and stuff. So today I'm going to show you how I like to use it, kind of my thoughts on it, and whether I think it's a good product to get and stuff like that. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Okay, so first of all, this retails for £29.50. You can get it off Love Lula or Naturissimo. That's my two kind of go-to things when I'm looking for more like Green Beauty or like non-toxic natural makeup. And I will read the description that they say on the website for you. So it says this liquid mineral tint offers a sun-kissed glow while gently blending and softening the appearance of blemishes and imperfections. It makes skin look healthy, fresh, even-toned and radiant. It says the translucent bronzing tint combines the moisturising powers of medicinal plant extracts with the creative possibility of colour-based nuance. And it's for all skin conditions and stuff like that. So the idea is you can either apply it alone to the skin, or you can mix it into a moisturiser to give that nice kind of glow to the skin. So if you're someone who doesn't like to have foundation but wants to add a nice sun-kissed appearance, that's what it's for. I kind of use it two different ways. So I kind of use it how they say to use it, and I also do a different way as well. Okay, so what I do, so it comes in a glass bottle like this. You get 30 ml, which is quite a lot. It's basically the kind of size of a foundation, isn't it, really? And you don't need that much. So I'm just going to quickly show you what it's like on the back of my hand and do a comparison so I can show you first. One thing I will say that I really dislike about this product is the scent. Now I've found with some of the Green Beauty stuff, things do have some interesting scents. I haven't, to be honest, most of them haven't really bothered me. This, it really kind of does bother me. And stuff like that. So I've just put a pump on the back of my hand, and then if I blend it in, so it blends out, I have to say, really nicely, really easily. And so it just, I don't know if you can tell, or you can a little bit. So that's one pump. You can already see it's given a nice kind of goldenness to my skin. There isn't any shimmer or anything in there, but it definitely gives a really beautiful glow as well. I don't know if you can really see that. And you can kind of build up. So I'm going to put, I'll just show you. See, that's quite a lot now. So you can kind of build up. So depending on your skin tone as well. I'm not sure how this would work for really deep skin tones, but for definitely light to medium skin tones, this would work. Okay, so that's another pump, and you can definitely see it's given a definite change in it, and it just blends so nicely into skin. So you can use it alone or with a moisturiser or mix it in. I have to say, like, feeling both hands, this feels so much softer as well. The scent is really, it's really not nice. I don't know if it's the witch hazel in it. I did look at the reviews on both websites, and both have like 4 5-star reviews. And you can kind of use it all ages, because there was a lady on there who said that she was in her 50s and it just works beautifully on the skin. A lot of people say they don't like to wear foundation, but this gives a nice glow to the skin. So again, if you're someone who doesn't like wear foundation, it's going to be a good product for you, if you can mind the scent, that is. And then someone else said you can actually, they mix into their body moisturisers. So like if they're going on a night out or in the summer or whatever, popping some onto the like moisturiser, go onto the legs just to give a nice sun-kissed glow to the legs. So I think, actually I haven't tried that, but I'm definitely going to try that. I'm going to show you how it's going to work on the skin. And I've got kind of, like I said, 2 ways that I want to show you, depending on kind of what kind of makeup person you are, if that makes sense. So the first way is obviously how they suggest, so with a moisturiser. Now, even if I'm not wearing foundation, I will always apply this product here, the 100% Pure Luminous Prime, because it just gives a really nice luminosity to the skin. So you can use it alone, but I always like to apply this anyway, so I like to mix this together. So that's what I'm going to do on the back of my hand. Now, because I'm very fair, I don't need too much to give myself a nice glow. So that's probably how much of the primer I like to use. And you can kind of build up. So I'm just going to take, okay, that might be a bit much, like a pump like this. And actually, because it's got, I don't necessarily want it all over my hands. You do need to make sure if you apply it with hands, wash your hands afterwards. Otherwise you're going to get that slightly sun-kissed feel. So I just kind of take a brush, mix it, and I apply it to the skin. And I find it blends out really easily. And it's I think it's going to be a really nice product to take with me on holiday. Because yeah, it would just give that nice glow, because I don't tan on holiday or anything, I just stay very pale. I do have to kind of drag it down my neck because to get it to kind of fully match. So as you can see, it's blending really nicely into the skin. Really easy product to use. So you don't have to be like, you won't spend ages applying this to the skin. If you wanted to, you could probably mix it in with foundation. I don't tend to, only because I've found quite a few foundations, it's always a bit of a struggle to find like a really fair toned foundation with the right kind of undertone for me. And so if I apply this to my foundation, obviously it will deepen the foundation, which isn't necessarily the worst thing, but I would just I mean, I could just blend it into my neck like I am doing now with this, but I just rather not deepen up my foundations any more than they need to be, kind of thing. Yeah, definitely make sure you wash your hands, because it's gradually getting more tanned as you go along. But I can really see actually how you'd be able to mix that into a body moisturiser. That would actually look really nice, I think, on the skin. Okay, so that is one layer of the product. I really kind of hope you can see it on camera. I should have done half the face. So it's definitely given a bronzing effect. So that is just one pump. So if you just want a subtle bronzy, sun-kissed look, then like this works. And you see it's not too, like, it's definitely given a nice bronzy, sun-kissed glow and tint to the skin, but it isn't obvious that I've kind of put on something that's slightly, but it's not really obvious either, which I really like. So like I said, you can build it up. So I might just show you what it's like if you build it up. So you can go in alone. So I'm just going to take just the bronzing tint. I find a buffing brush works the best. For this, I have tried it with a my sponge, but I find the sponge kind of soaks up the product too much with this. So as you can see, it's much more pigmented without mixing it in, which is why I always mix it into the primer or moisturiser. But so I know I'm going to look very bronzy in a minute, but I just wanted to demonstrate that you can build it up. If you're someone who does like to fake tan and you don't really fancy putting on a full face of makeup, but you know, like fake tan always washes off the face first, I think this is a really great product, and it does make the skin look so much healthier without foundation, and it just gives a really nice glow to the skin, and it looks just really beautiful on the skin. I have to say the scent still slightly lingers on the skin. It kind of does disappear throughout the day, the scent, but to begin with, you can still smell it. That's my only big issue with this product, I have to say. And it feels so nice and soft on the skin, so it's a really beautiful product, I think. I don't know, I think the lights are quite bright so you can't see it, but I am, because I've built it up a bit, I am looking very bronzy right now. So now I want to show you the other way I like to use it, which is if you're someone who hates not wearing foundation, or you're like full glam, you like to wear the makeup, you can apply this over the top as like a liquid bronzer, and that's what sometimes can be quite nice to do. I'm going to show you what it's like applying over a foundation if you're someone who does prefer wearing foundation. So I'm just going to take the PHB Pure Skin Liquid Foundation. I have mine in the shade Cream. It has SPF 30 as well, which is good. I'm going to use the same brush again. Just blend it in. Because I built up underneath, you can actually still see the bronzy effect on top of this, underneath this foundation. So that's quite a nice foundation to use with it. Now this, but if you're someone who likes a much more of a fuller coverage, then it probably won't peek through. So this next method is going to be better for you. I'm not going to apply any concealer or anything because I just kind of want to show you, I kind of want to focus on this product and show you how you can use it. Now this method it doesn't say you can do this with this product on the website, but it's just kind of something I've been playing around with just to see if it does work. So I'm going to take a little drop, and I would recommend going a little bit at a time with this. I'm going to take the same brush I used for my foundation. I'm literally going to start buffing it into the areas where I would actually bronze. So kind of, you know, in that kind of 3 shape area, so along this section here. And I actually like to use kind of more tapping motions for this. I'm going to do half the face just so I can show you the comparison. And so take a little bit up here. And because it's a liquid product, it just blends really beautifully into the foundation as well. So like I said, if you're someone who does prefer wearing foundation, who likes to go maybe quite glam with their makeup, but you like the look of this product, I just want to show you that you can still use it this way. Okay, so I've just done this half of my face bronzing, so it does look very different, and you can see it really does add a bronzy effect with very little product. So I just say really do go in with a little at a time so that you can really make sure you build it up to kind of how you prefer to do it. So and as you can see, it just works so nicely with the foundation because it's a liquid product. It blends in so beautifully. So I think especially in the summertime, this is going to be a definite go-to product. It's really, really beautiful. I'm just going to quickly do the other side now just so that I can even out. Okay, so that is this video complete. I would actually recommend this product. I think it's a really great, versatile product to have. Like you can wear it, obviously, like I showed you, mixed into a moisturiser or a primer to give it all over glow. You can build it up if you want quite an intense bronzy effect, maybe if you like fake tan and the tan rubs off your face to try and even it out, but not wearing foundation if you wanted to. Like I said, I'm going to definitely try and mix it into a body moisturiser because, as you can see, you do definitely need to wash your hands if you're using this product. And I'm definitely going to see what it's like, so I'll have to update you in future videos on that one. And if you're someone who does like to wear foundation, whether it's light or quite full coverage, or you just rather pinpoint kind of certain areas of this, you can do that as well, as I demonstrated. So kind of where you would actually put like a powder bronzer or a cream bronzer, you can be more precise with the product as well, and it blends in beautifully with foundations, and it will blend in lovely with BB creams because it is that liquid product, so it kind of all mixes together. So if you don't, obviously, so if you're going to do that, don't set the foundation. Yeah, I mean, I don't tend to anyway, but that's just something to bear in mind. And I have to say, it's a really, really great product, and I'd highly recommend it. I just think it also makes the skin look very healthy, especially when I showed you with just the primer. It did make my skin look just that little bit more healthy. The only big issue I have with this product is the scent, especially when you're kind of first applying it. You can really smell it, and it does linger for a little bit as well. It will eventually disappear, the scent, but it's just something just to really bear in mind. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.